Hey guys, welcome back to Auto Repair guys. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel. Today will be super helpful video to any of you having a car with gasoline diesel engine guys and you want to test oxygen sensor heater. Stay with us, we'll explain how to do that without getting your hands dirty, without removing anything, because those oxygen sensors sometimes they're a pain to remove guys, to test them manually. We will explain how we can do it, okay, being comfortably seated on the front seat. Super simple procedure. Before we start, let me tell you guys a little bit about us. Every single car we get at the garage, we try to make at least 200 to 300 free repair videos. Why we do all that? Simply because our mission in the shop is to save you as much money as we can. All we need guys in return, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, that way we can keep providing this free information to you. Now if you need to buy any parts, tools for a good price and quick shipping, check out the link in the description of the video below. You can buy oxygen sensors, oxygen sensor removal tools for amazing price. So let's explain what we have specifically here and what we are talking about. Now that right here guys is a Ford vehicle. It doesn't matter if you have a hybrid, plug-in hybrid, diesel, gasoline engine guys. You will have oxygen sensors. On 4 cylinders, 3 cylinder engines, you will have 2 oxygen sensors most likely. One is known as upstream, which is located before the catalytic converter, also known as O2 sensor, bank 1, sensor 1. The purpose of that sensor is to detect how much fuel and air you still have in the exhaust, so the engine computer can do adjustments and you have nice, clean, running, efficient engine. Now, the downstream oxygen sensor, or also known as bank 1, O2 sensor, bank 1, sensor 2, is after the catalytic converter and it detects if the catalytic converter is doing its job. Those oxygen sensors, when you first start the engine, they have heaters. Those heaters will warm them up so they can start reading immediately almost guys. Okay, because the later they start, the more you pollute, the more fuel the car uses and all that stuff. So how you can simply do that? You go inside your car and you need to find the OBD port. On that specific car, it's right here. It could be under the dash. The port, okay, in our case, it's okay under that cover right here. And that's what this one looks like. So, okay, let me show you. Perfect. So what you need to do now, guys, okay, in order to test them, we need to get the thing too, guys. I will put the link in the description of the video exactly which one it is. They have different versions. This is almost like dealer level equipment. You can access every computer system in your car and you have a lot, many. This car has probably about 30 to 40. You can read the lead code, see live data for every system. You can do programming, you can do tests and multiple things. So plug it in, right? We have green light when it's plugged in. Now we'll turn the ignition switch to on. Great. Next guys, what do we need to do? We'll get the app right here. That's the ThinCar app. We'll click all system diagnostics, VIN decoding. It will decode, tell us which vehicle we have. The light will turn into blue because it will communicate and it's connected with the Bluetooth. It will tell us 2013 Ford C-Max. Ford C-Max 2013. Now it's going to ask us to confirm that the ignition switch is on. Okay, ours is still on. Always verify that. Click OK. It will take just a little bit of time to load all the systems, and after that we will be practically ready to go. Check it out now. It's happening. We'll select system selection. Here are all the different computers, and those are all the computers in your car. I wasn't kidding guys. Check out, vehicles are complicated. You need that too if you work on these modern cars. So what we need to do, we need to go to PCM, which is powertrain control module. This is practically the engine computer. It's going to load. It will take just a little bit of time now. We're almost getting there. We'll select actuation test. It will load the data and all the different tests that we can perform to that engine. It's going to be any minute now. You can see it's almost 100%. Now we scroll down to heater. This is bank 1, sensor 1. This is the upstream sensor. If you have the 2 at the end, this is the downstream oxygen sensor. We'll test the upstream. Click here. It's loading. We'll click data stream. Under data stream we're going to go to heater for oxygen sensor. You may have different names under different cars, so it takes a little bit of getting used to. A, B, C, D, E. Okay, FGH. So right here, guys, heating system. So this is sensor 1 right here. That's if it detects a fault for oxygen sensor 1. We can go to select this one too. That's for oxygen sensor 1. Now we'll go to O2 sensor. Check it out now. Where is the O2 sensor? Bank 1 sensor 1 active, warm and ready to operate. It will tell us if it's actually warm and it's good. That's the voltage. What we can do now, okay, select OK, and we can even do the resistance for the ohms. Perfect. Okay, now it says inactive, okay, for the sensor. Warm and ready to operate, no. Voltage 40, the heater is off. I can manually turn the heater on now. You will see when I turn it on, the voltage will start dropping. It will get somewhere to 0.4 volts, and when it warms up, it will say yes, warm and ready to operate. Check it out now. So these guys, okay, is practically great. The inactive part, you can ignore that one. This, if you start the car, you will notice that it will change to active. But you can see right now, what we need to look at is the voltage, 0.37, 0.36, and it's ready to operate. It warmed up. So what we can do now, okay, you'll see it will stay about right there. I can go ahead and turn the heater off. The status will turn to off, and the voltage will start climbing, and it will say that it's not ready and warm. It's not warm and ready to operate in a second. Okay, so you can see that sensor is working, guys. If for some reason the voltage doesn't drop and this doesn't change to yes, that means that the oxygen sensor is done. It's important for the voltage to drop, that way it knows the sensor is ready. Hopefully the video will be helpful. Thank you for watching and see you next time.